this is my mohawk, more money. And Cecilia has been on me for a month to do something. And so when I left the board meeting today, I called Janet, and she said, "Have you done anything for your costume yet?" I said, "No, I'm not going to do anything." So I got it from both of them. So this was the best I could come up with. So, and Rick, don't worry, these are pull-offs for a demonstration later on if you need one on theater.
So we're really not this bad all the time. What a welcome to our community, right? You've been to Committee 50 meeting, right? Yeah. He was in charge. Where have you had more fun, here or there? So, but when I was so fortunate to be asked to be president again, I do look forward to it, because I do look forward to giving back. I think it's a wonderful thing in our community, and I think what I want to start out tonight with is everybody that volunteers for an organization. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's your church, whether it's the chamber, whether it's Rotary. I want you to stand up. Everybody that volunteers. Sir, the reason I'm doing this is I want you to look at our room. This is our community. Thank you guys for all your work. Here we are. I do that because we are a small community. But I don't know, there's 75 or so here tonight. Everyone gives of their time. Cecilia, when you become president, demands that you have a theme. And I mean that, demand. Don't, that's the truth. The last time I did it was shop local. And so this time you got to have something different. And I thought about it, and it's business pride. So many of us here are mom and pop organizations. We're small businesses. We have a mix of national chains, which are second to none the way they run their businesses here in our community. But business pride is what we do. When we serve this community, when somebody walks into your business, whether it be your attorney's office, whether it be a local retail store, whether it be looking for a mortgage, whether it be looking for appliances, it doesn't matter. Whether they want a car, they come in and they're greeted by a person, not a computer. They're greeted by a person. That speaks of our community. The one thing that I think we have to get better at that is we need to tell everybody. We are so humble here. We don't spread the word. When I heard the numbers that Waynesville and St. Robert have done in the first 6 months, gross revenue in our area, it is unbelievable. So instead of us just keeping it to ourselves, we've got to get out there, take some of our pride, which is not a bad thing to have, and tell everybody. Fort Leonard Wood, if we take a page from their book, used to we were called that Lost in the Woods. Now Fort Leonard Wood tells their people that are coming here, you should want to be here. You should want this assignment. It's a great place to live. It's a great place to raise a family. It's a great place to educate your children. You want to live here. Now we should take a page from their book and go up and down the interstate and tell other communities, you should be wanting to come here. You should be wanting to do your business here. It doesn't matter what you need, you can find it here. So that's how I came up with the theme, business pride. And over the next year I committed to, maybe 2.
I just got a new award.
That's a partnership, right? But that's what we're going to do. The number 2 thing we're going to do is we're going to increase how many people participate. What a great turnout. In the middle of the summer, we've all got things to do. Most of us, when we get home, would like to, some of us aren't retired, would like to throw our feet up on the couch, grab a bag of popcorn and a Coke, and life is good, isn't it? But we get out in the community. So what I'm challenging us is, get your friends out. Say, hey, we want some new blood into the chamber. We want you to participate. We want you to enjoy the fun that we're enjoying. You don't have to do business 24 hours a day.
You can come to these events and have a good time, except if Rick Morris catches you, and he always has a business question, right? But, you know, that's what we're about. So those two things, if we can do those two things this year, business pride, get the word out, let people know what we're about. Bring them to our community, not our community going to them. We have nothing that we take second place on. And the next thing is, bring a friend to the chamber. Cecilia's taken on Leadership Pulaski County, which is going to teach some young business leaders about our area. We thought we'd ask for 15. We've already got 13 signed up. And one of them is an administrator from Richland. What a great opportunity to learn. And it's not like one of these things that you come and have dinner. I mean, it's like real work. But we do things like that. We had the Chick-fil-A Leadership Conference. How many people did you have at that? Anybody remember?
That was too long ago.
50.
A lot.
Something like that. For the first time. When you go and ask for sponsors, people give so willingly to do these things. So it's more than just a social event. So remember that. That's what we're going to do this next year. But it takes more than just a few people. It takes us working as a team. Okay? So that's my theme. So, all right. So we'll move on from now. So we can get to the prizes over here. Yeah, all right. It's okay if I kiss her again. It doesn't mind. Okay. All right. So at this time, what I'm going to do is introduce, well, I think what I do want to do first is ambassadors. Stand up. Oh. Are you sold or still for sale? It's pending. It's pending. Okay. See Twyla and she'll get the deal done. There you go. I can't. You've heard about the ambassadors, but I can't say enough for them. They are at every function. They set up everything. They do everything. So thank you. All right. Jenna, Leanne, Cecilia, come up here. Superstars. Come on. No, I'm not going to. It's not part of the agenda. Last time I did this, I didn't think I'd ever have to do it again because I made her talk. These three run your chamber office. And they do it so willingly and with a smile 99% of the time. That's an incredible amount of time. So I want to recognize them and say thank you. Okay? And she got me to wear this stupid hat. Right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring up our board members. So, not yet?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got me all upset.
I have to unveil the board picture. If you haven't seen this, come by and see it. I'm not sure who's on the couch, to be honest. But come by and see this. This is your board. For those of you who need my bifocals, I have those.
Winners.
Winning. So Cecilia got this put together, and it was a lot of fun. And poor Laura was a real trooper wearing that tiger.
It was like 95
It was
degrees.
So what I want to do is